Let me tell you a story about Zara and Dio. A tale of blind spots and breaking points that might feel a little too familiar to some of us. When they first met, Zara was what many would call soft. You know the type. Gentle with her words, generous with her time. She was the kind of person who'd stay up until 2 a.m. just to hear about your dreams, who'd remember the little details most people forget. For Dio, she was a warm presence, always there, always caring, always present. But you know how these stories often go. Slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, Dio began to change. The long, late-night calls became quick check-ins. Those good morning texts that used to make her smile, they vanished like morning dew. The man who once hung on her every word seemed to have forgotten how to listen. And Zara? Well, she did what many of us do at first. She adjusted. She made excuses. He's probably just tired, she'd tell herself, staring at her quiet phone. Maybe he's stressed with work. Maybe he'll come back around. She carried that weight of uncertainty like a shadow, growing heavier with each passing day. Weeks melted into months, and then something interesting happened. Dio finally noticed a change, not in himself but in her. "You've changed," he said one day, as if this revelation had struck him out of nowhere. The smile she gave him wasn't the bright one he used to know. It was tinged with something else. Wisdom, perhaps. "No," she said softly. "I just stopped stretching myself to reach a man who forgot how to meet me halfway." Here's where it gets interesting. Where he saw attitude, she saw response. Where he noticed distance, she recognized self-protection. Because isn't it funny? A man will notice when a woman pulls away, but rarely sees the quiet days she spent waiting for him to return. You see, Zara didn't just change, she learned. She didn't become cold. She simply stopped burning for someone who didn't keep her warm. And there's a world of difference between those two things. So here's what I want you to remember. If someone tells you you've changed, take a moment to ask why. Because sometimes what looks like change is actually growth. Sometimes silence isn't just a mood. It's a memory of all the times someone was present in and you were not. This isn't just Zara's story. It's a reminder that we all deserve someone who matches our energy, who meets us halfway, who sees our effort and reflects it back. Because love shouldn't feel like a constant stretch. It should feel like coming home.